1996 1 penny small size Elizabeth coin. Our first coin is the 1996 1 penny coin, a relatively recent addition to the 1 penny series, but with quite a story to tell. By 1996, the UK had fully embraced the decimalization introduced in the early 70s. This coin represents the maturity of the decimal currency system under Queen Elizabeth II's reign. 1996 also marked a period when the United Kingdom's Royal Mint was exploring innovations in coin design and production, balancing modern needs with traditional values. Design features. This penny is relatively small, measuring 20.3 m in diameter and weighs 3.56 grams. The coin is composed of copper-plated steel, creating that familiar reddish-brown hue. The obverse side displays the fifth official portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, an artist known for his keen attention to detail. This portrait debuted in the late 90s and captured the Queen with a strong, regal gaze. On the reverse side, we have Christopher Ironside's crown portcullis design, a symbol that has graced British currency since the 14th century. The portcullis represents British Parliament and is often seen as a symbol of Britain's steadfast governance. This 1996 penny had a mintage of over 300 million, making it relatively common in the world of coin collecting. However, even common coins can hold value due to condition or unique errors, which we'll discuss in a moment. Market value. So what's the value of the 1996 penny today? Well, in average circulated condition, these coins aren't particularly rare and usually sell for only a few cents over face value, but uncirculated or proof versions of this coin can fetch up to $1 or even $5 if certified in high grade. A key factor in value for collectors is coin errors, and this penny has a few known varieties. Keep an eye out for misstrikes. Some 1996 pennies were minted off center, which creates an error known as a misstrike. Depending on the degree of misalignment, these can add value. Die cracks. This is another interesting error. Small die cracks near the edge or within the portcullis design can increase its appeal to error coin collectors. Collector interest. While the 1996 penny may not be the rarest, it's a wonderful example of modern British numismatic design. For newer collectors, it's an accessible coin, often in great condition and available at low prices. For experienced collectors, it's a piece of a broader Elizabethan coin series representing the enduring symbolism of the monarchy in coinage. 1985 1 penny small size Elizabeth coin. Next, we have the 1985 1 penny coin. This coin comes from an era when the United Kingdom was undergoing economic transformations. Here's what makes this coin unique. Historical context. 1985 was a significant time in British history, a period of economic challenge and growth. This penny was one of the first produced in copper-plated steel, which became the standard after the more valuable bronze composition was phased out to cut costs. Design features. The 1985 penny features the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maklov, a design introduced in 1985, showcasing the Queen with a stately tiara and an elegant profile. On the reverse, you'll see the same portcullis design by Christopher Ironside, a symbol associated with the British Parliament and government. With over 500 million produced, the 1985 penny is common, especially in circulated grades. However, lower mintage proof sets containing this penny were produced in limited numbers, making high-grade examples a bit more valuable. In circulated condition, this coin holds nominal value, but high-grade, uncirculated coins can be worth between $2 and $10 depending on certification. Some error coins can fetch higher amounts among specialized collectors. Errors and varieties. Some of the errors to watch for on the 1985 penny include double dies. Look closely at the lettering around the edges. Doubling on letters like 1 and penny may be slight but can significantly enhance value. Planchet errors. This is when the coin was struck on an improperly prepared planchet, leading to abnormal coloring or texture. Collector interest. For collectors, the 1985 penny is appealing due to the change in the Queen's portrait and the use of copper-plated steel. It represents a time of innovation and adaptation in the UK Mint, making it a fascinating addition to any collection. 1979 1 penny small size Elizabeth coin. Finally, let's look at the 1979 1 penny coin. This coin offers a glimpse into an era of modernization in Britain, with the Royal Mint beginning its move toward contemporary coin designs and metals. Historical context. By 1979, the Royal Mint had firmly established its decimal currency system, and the penny was a staple in daily commerce. This was also the first time the Royal Mint used copper-plated steel as a cost-saving measure, setting a precedent for future coins. Design features. Designed by Arnold Machine, the Queen's second portrait on this coin shows her wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a favorite crown jewel. This portrait was used from 1968 until 1984. The reverse side, consistent with the 1 penny coins, features Ironside's portcullis, a tribute to Britain's enduring governance and history. Over 400 million of these coins were minted in 1979, making it relatively common. However, proof sets containing this coin in pristine condition can be highly desirable. Generally, the 1979 penny is only slightly above face value in circulated condition, but if you have an uncirculated or proof version, you're looking at a market value between $3 and $12 depending on condition. Errors and varieties. Look out for these errors on the 1979 penny. Broad strikes and partial collar errors. The coin's edges may appear smeared or fanned out due to an incomplete collar strike, making it rare and valuable. Rotated dies. This error is when the reverse image doesn't align perfectly with the obverse, which can increase the coin's value. Collector interest. The 1979 penny is popular among collectors of British coinage, as it represents the transition to a more modern minting process. Collectors find it interesting due to its historical context and variations. 1971 1 penny small size Elizabeth coin. The 1971 1 penny coin is part of an exciting era in British currency history. This coin was introduced as part of the UK's decimalization shift on decimal day February 15, 1971. The transition to decimal currency replaced the traditional pounds, shillings, and pence system with a simplified 100 pence to the pound system, which included the creation of this coin. This marked the end of over 1,000 years of the complex old currency system and brought in a new era where coins like the 1 penny, 2 pence, and half-penny coins became standard for the British public. Now let's look at the design. The 1971 1 penny coin features a profile of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse side, which was created by Arnold Machin, a well-known sculptor. This portrait is easily identifiable with the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. On the reverse side, we have the classic figure of Britannia seated beside a shield and holding a trident. This design symbolizes British maritime strength and heritage. While this design had been used on penny coins for decades, the new 1971 penny was distinct due to its smaller size and modern feel compared to its larger pre-decimal predecessors. When it comes to rarity, the 1971 1 penny coin isn't extremely rare as it was minted in high quantities to support the new currency system. In fact, over 1.5 billion of these coins were produced in 1971, making it widely available. However, condition is everything. While circulated coins are generally quite common, finding an uncirculated or proof version from a 1971 mint set can be much rarer and more valuable. These coins hold more value to collectors due to their excellent condition and reflective surfaces. So what is a 1971 1 penny coin worth? In circulated condition, these coins typically hold minimal value above face value around 10 to 20 pence if it's an average worn condition. However, uncirculated or proof examples from 1971 can bring in higher prices. Uncirculated or proof coins can fetch between PS1 and PS5, depending on quality, with high-grade specimens in pristine condition going up to PS10 or more. As always, it depends on the collector's demand, rarity of the condition, and the coin's appearance. Interested in adding this penny to your collection or finding one in a better condition? Here are a few tips. Always look for coins with minimal scratches or marks, especially on the Queen's portrait. Store your valuable coins in a protective case to maintain their condition over time.